No. I was gonna review so much this year. Review so much Christmas movies. Yeah. Couldn't get to any of those. Yeah. Because of this big asshole. He is in my house. And he won't leave me alone. And he's a green big monster. Do I really have to talk about this movie? Do I really have to talk about this movie? Do I really? Does it even care to you? On the slightest of God's ground, do I talk about this movie? Yeah, I have to talk about it because he stole all my presents. So I have to like it to get my presents back. Well, guess what? How the Grinch Stole Christmas 2000. If you watched my Badass Ho-Ho video, you know I was hard on the movie, the Grinch remake of the cartoon. I was hard on it. Because, let me tell you why. The solid Grinch cartoon was way better than live action one. Because Dr. Seuss should be done in live action. No, wait, Dr. Seuss shouldn't be done in live action. It should be done in cartoon, CGI, whatever you have in your disposal. Use it to make Dr. Seuss. I get confused. Because the Doctor Who Christmas special is coming up, so yeah. Can't wait to see that. But now, the Grinch stole it from me. And I have to go get it back. And I have to give this movie a good rating. No, I don't. Because the Grinch didn't really steal my presents. He wants to. But I'm not letting him. Because I'm gonna kill him if he tries. Now let me review the Grinch 2000. God. Why do I have to review this? Grinch 2000. Why the hell was this cartoon of a movie, remade? Why? Because they want to show like a different take on the Grinch? Show him some backstory? Well, everyone loved the Grinch and knew it was a classic before. Everyone loved the Grinch because it was in cartoon format. Because if it was in live action, it would be horrendous. The reason why How the Grinch Stole Christmas became a classic is it was in cartoon. It was original. And it had great cartoon effects. Because the CGI we have today is just being overused too much. Because the CGI today is being overused. Like overused big time. And back then the practical effects were made the movies new, original. And some of the movies were bad in the old days, I can probably say that. And the practical effects might have been bad back in the old days. I don't know, I haven't seen that much old movies. I have seen RoboCop, but yeah. I saw the PG version, so yeah, I want to look forward to the rated R one. So yeah. Where do I start with this movie? Why the hell was this remade? Jim Carrey's in it. I laughed at him. I know the funny things he can do. He's funny. He's a talented guy. But this, Jim Carrey's just a big goof in this. He's a big, grouchy little green hairball of goof. And don't get me started on the Grinch. He looks like a goddamn animal. Well, the Grinch is supposed to be an animal. I can get that. Because, you know, he's a Grinch. He's so-called a missing link. Like some, like, they portray the Grinch like some big Bigfoot or like Loch Ness Monster. They portray him as a myth or a legend. They portray him as that. But in the original, all the Who's didn't know about. Well, they probably did, but In the original, they never told if the Who's knew about the Grinch. They never told that. It only said that he lived up north. I think no Who knowed about him back then in the original, because no one knew who the Grinch was in the original. That's why Cindy Lou Who said, "Why are you taking our Christmas tree, Santa?" Why? Because it was in cartoon format. The green hair must have been something. It may confuse the hell out of Cindy Lou Who, but in this one, the Grinch is behind the tree, not showing his face. Oh yeah, it's in live action. Forgot. And the practical effects, and the Whoville setting, it's okay. The Whoville setting's okay, but the makeup for the Who's, they all look like goddamn animals. I know they're trying to be Who's and like follow the Doctor Seuss mythos. Like he'd make anything look like an animal in his book, but really in live action, can you just make them look like normal human beings? And make the Grinch more like a Grinch? Don't do it in live action, just do it in animation. Because that's the best policy. And another thing wrong with this movie is the makeup for the Who's. They look like goddamn animals too. Only Cindy Lou Who is the one I know that doesn't even look like an animal. I know I'm being hard on this movie, but the original was so better in all the ways. But yet, what's this movie rated? I'm guessing PG. Even kids would like this, because they'd like anything. This movie is gonna be, even on Rotten Tomatoes, I think it has a bad score, hopefully. But Jim Carrey as the Grinch, he's a goofy, furry. I know that the characters don't have to be some like Duke Nukem tough guy that's a badass. No. But here's the thing I have to say to this Grinch. Jim Carrey, you're a good actor. I'm not against you, but why the hell would you play this role? Why the hell would you play a big, smelly, naughty-ass goofball that just is there for shits and giggles and shenanigans? That just won't shut the hell up about him hating Christmas. What? All the movie is the Grinch always saying, "Hey, I hate Christmas. Hey, I hate Christmas. I all hate Christmas. Why don't you?" That's all he does. And also, he goes in the garbage. And the sleigh, let me tell you about the sleigh. In the original, the sleigh was unique. But in this, I think the sleigh is like some big Star Wars ship. The sleigh is some big Star Wars ship. It looks like a big Star Wars ship it looks like a goddamn Star Wars ship and like a mixture of wooden panels. No, they effed it up. They fucked it up. I'm sorry I have to use that foul language on Christmas, but I just had to. I'm just sorry. This movie, it's not good, it's not original, it's not new. It's a shenanigans movie. If you're gonna make a Dr. Seuss movie, do it in animation. If you're gonna make a Thing movie, do it in practical effects. If you're gonna make a clay, if you're gonna make a Corpse Bride movie, make it in claymation and stop motion animation. Because goddamn it, The Thing is practical effects. The Grinch is animation. Dr. Seuss is animation movies, and claymation is just claymation, stop motion animation. That's what I know. And my nerd relatives think I might like The Thing 2011. But for this Christmas, what's the worst Christmas movie you ever seen? Comment below. And I have to give The Grinch How the Grinch Stole Christmas 2000. I'm going on a number scale this time. A 5 out of 10. It's not all worth it. I mean, there is one scene that almost gets a 6 out of 10. One scene. It's when the Grinch actually steals Christmas. That's what we're there for. Him stealing Christmas. But in the original, it doesn't show him. Well, it does, but after the commercial break, you just see him going up with the sleigh. But in this one, it actually shows the entire him stealing Christmas, I think. They're both the same, but I still like the new How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I still like the scene where he steals Christmas in the remake. Yeah, that was awesome. So, see you later, filmmakers. I'll come back to you. And I'm gonna have to go kill the Grinch to make more movie reviews. So bye, and I'll come back with you this weekend, or at least a day before Christmas Eve, or whatever. I'm going to kill the Grinch. See you later, filmmakers.